Hey, so I've got a friend who's just started the game, wants to know a few tips. This is really actually hard to do, to try and compress early starting tips into a short video. Let's just give it a try. You just started Lords Mobile. What's going to happen? You're going to appear as a little brown castle and you're going to have a 3-day shield. Great. So you don't have to worry about anyone attacking you for the first 3 days. What are you going to do? Well, the first thing is that this lovely red-headed girl called Bilana is going to pop up on just about everything you click and tell you what it's for. She is worth listening to. However, do also take her with a bit of a pinch of salt sometimes, maybe. But in general, she's going to tell you what you need to do in different parts of the game. And if you don't understand it, please, please, please find out. Because what she says is kind of important. The second thing is you're only going to have a small area of your turf open. You need to open other areas of your turf. And in order to do that, you need to train troops to open all these areas of your turf. It takes a little bit of time because you have to build up your might and you have to build up your strength in order to get all these pieces of your turf open. This account is far from exemplary because it is not a main account. Normally this would be mixed buildings. You do not need to level them all up before you go to the next castle level. You only need to level up the first building of every resource type over here, and your wall and your watchtower, in order to increase your castle level. As you increase your castle level, you do get stronger. So that's worth remembering. You will probably need to gather resources, and for that you will need troops as well. So you're going to be training troops. You will be doing it in this building over here, and initially you will only have tier 1 troops. As you do your research, you will open up tier 2 troops, tier 3 and tier 4. Of these, tier 2 are probably the most important, certainly to begin with. Later on, your tier 2 and tier 4 combination is what is really going to count for you. And even when you have, if you go so far as having tier 5, your tier 2s are going to be very, very important for you. There are various ways to play. You can be troops heavy or troops light. Troops light means you can hide your troops. So we can have a look at this shelter over here. This is very important during the first weeks of the game. In order to save gems, don't buy shields. You can actually hide your troops for up to 12 hours. Don't count on the 12 hours. Hide your leader as well, just to get the habit. You'll see why. But I mean, you don't want to log in and 12 hours like on the button. I used to log in 3 times a day in order to make sure there was always plenty of time on my shelter when I had enough troops to still hide in my shelter. You will be researching and constructing constantly. Initially, your first aim is to get this up to a purple castle, which I think happens at castle 17. So you do want to rush through your buildings until you get there. Once you've got the purple castle, you might want to slow down a little bit and let things catch up generally. There are reasons for it. I'm not going to go into them right now because we can make a video about just those reasons. But yeah, race to castle 17, first rule. You really want that. That's your construction. Your research. You have different research trees over here. Some of them will be locked. Economy is only important in that it helps you to increase your military. Defense is not important at all. Don't bother. Monster hunt is very important. Do build that. And your familiars are important. Do work on them as soon as you are able. Vergeway gives small boosts for various reasons, and you might want to you do want to collect these goodies, and you might want to fight as many levels as you can get through, just for the sake of the fact that there are many small boosts and they add up to big boosts in the long run. So that's the Vergeway. A lot of these features will be locked, but they will unlock as you improve your castle level. That's right about the start. You also need to think on your strategy. If you want to grow, you don't want to fight. If you are happy to just fight and have fun, you don't care how much you grow, then you can certainly spend your speeds on troops. Otherwise, don't bother. Spend your speeds rather on upgrading, so that you are constantly busy, always building and researching, always building and researching. That is Static might. Nobody can take it away from you. Your troops can be destroyed within minutes or seconds. So, yeah. That is the place for it. Your gems, please don't waste your gems. You will need them to upgrade certain buildings that are very, very important in order to get your academy, which is where you do your research, up to level 25, which allows you to unlock tier 4. That should be an important goal for you from the beginning. So that's already a whole mouthful. I think there might even be more things. Always hunt monsters. Always, because it's free stuff. Grab free stuff wherever there is free stuff. So always hunt monsters, and always use up all this little hearty energy over here. Or where's it? Over there, top left corner. You see I have only 9 out of 125. Always use up that energy. It gives you free stuff, and it helps you to upgrade your heroes, which are also very important, and on which I can make an entire video just about heroes. But I think as far as basics go, that's round about the point. If you see that you are saving up things, that's good. If you see that you're on now food negative and your farms are not making enough food to support your troops, that's good. You want to be there. Go there. That's it for now, I think.